Welcome back, YouTube family. In the last video, I was talking to people who were molested, to let go of the pain of the past and try to move forward. In this video, I want to talk to the mothers who enabled their boyfriend or looked the other way when their boyfriends molested their children and would rather send the child away rather than sending the guy away. We could condemn such a mother for doing that. For all we want to, the deed has been done. Most often you have to be in somebody's position to understand some of the poor decisions that they make. Sometimes probably this guy is the one that pays the bills. If she has many other children in the house, some mothers, instead of saying I'll stay in the street with my kids, should rather put that one out that seemed to be a problem to her, and stay with somebody who is helping put food on her table. Some other women are just afraid to stay by themselves. Without a man, she feels like she cannot function. So rather than putting this guy out and protecting her child, she'll rather send the child out to please herself. There are just some mothers who are messed up upstairs. Probably the same thing happened to her and she doesn't know how to handle it. She doesn't know how to react in such situations. Mothers sometimes are human beings who make very horrible mistakes, make very bad calls. And there are many mothers out there that have done the same thing that happened to this young girl. Put their child out, prefer a man over a child that they brought into this world. Somebody who is their responsibility, somebody who is dependent on them. It is a very bad call, we all know. So my appeal to such a mother, if you know that you are a woman who has done something like that, not believe your child if she told you that your boyfriend or a male figure around her is touching her or molesting her. If you are a mother that actually knew that something like that was happening but you looked the other way, I'm just appealing to you. Go to your child, ask for forgiveness, and try as much as possible to make it up to them. You can really not make up to somebody in situations like that. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Do your part as a mother who recognizes that they've done something wrong, and humble yourself before your child and ask for forgiveness, and spend the rest of your life trying to make it up to them. And while at it, pray that God should take away that pain, and pray that God should forgive you too for what you have done, and try to get help for yourself, because apparently you need help. When people are in situations like that, sometimes it's difficult for them to think rational and think about the right thing to do. But if you happen to stumble on this video, there is always help. God is the helper of us all. Pray to God. Ask Him to forgive you and ask Him to heal your child. And do your best to be there for your child. Start making different choices. Start putting your child priority over other things. Make your child know that you are there for them. And just show them as much love as you possibly can. If they are still young enough to, for you to take them for counseling, it will be a nice thing to do. Get help for your child. Probably you are somebody who has gone through the same thing too. You were molested, and now you got in a position where your child too got molested and you threw your child out. You need help too. If you have a pastor, if you have a counselor, if you Whatever help you can try to get help for yourself and get help for your child, and pray to God to help you. Well, this is all I have for this video. Subscribe, share, like, and let us create awareness of this horrible thing that is happening in families. Families try to hush it down and, act as if nothing happened. It is happening. It's a reality, and it is destroying young girls who become young women, messed up young women who make wrong choices, and the circle continues. The circle has to stop somewhere. Let it stop today, and let us start making different choices, looking out for each other. If you realize that a child somewhere is being molested, or raise an alarm, try to help. God help us all.